All right, folks, I got tired of having all my irrigation parts in multiple brown bags, so I bought one of these. I think they're called number 7 totes from DeWalt. Just an open top, no lid. I can see all my parts. Don't have to go hunting in multiple brown bags for them that I bought from different purchases. We're going to use what's in here to fix the leak that we had at the hydrant. What happened was something, I don't know what's happening exactly, but something is pulling on the hose that goes to the cow water tank, and it's making the hose pull the 4-way splitter on the hydrant. So why don't you come with me? We'll check on the cow's water in the water tank, and we're going to fix this hydrant. We got a new splitter here, and we're going to hook it up with a new hose. We got our lead-free. We're trying this one. Who knows these days what works and what doesn't work, but this is a 0G from Technor Apex. It's one of those flexible hoses. It's supposed to be lighter weight, but it's also lead-free, which is what we're after. This is a 25-foot. I didn't see at the store, at your local big box store, a shorter version than this. But effectively, instead of having the 4-way directly on the hydrant, what we're going to do is we're going to have a hose that's on the hydrant that's flexible. Should not get damaged from movement. Then it'll go to the 4-way. The 4-way can be moved at that point, whether accidentally or on purpose. That way we can still have our 4-way splitter, but it can move around and it won't be, if it does get yanked by a deer or the cows bumping it or anything, then it should be fine. Come with me and we'll take care of this morning. Yeah, it's pretty low just from, we even had rain last night, but from between yesterday when the water was making a little lake and today it's definitely low. So we got to get this, first we're going to get the cows some water, take care of them, and then we'll fix this hose for the cows and the orchard. All right, first let me show you how bad it was leaking. What keeps happening is something is pulling on this hose and just yanks it this way. And so the whole 4-way ends up getting pulled, which has really, I think, damaged the inlet side here. Let's turn this on. So that's pretty bad. I can make it slow down just by moving it, but nothing really helps. But it's pretty bad leak. We had really a small pond here. So I'm going to turn this off. We're going to simplify. That way we can get the cows some water. But while the cows are getting water, we can work, so try to save time that way. Work effectively, better effectively. All right, looks like the camera cut out on us. So we did hook up everything. I like the grip on this new hose. It's very nice. Get what you pay for. You get a good grip on there to turn it. You don't have to do a single little dial. So we're going to tape this. Let's see if I can just get it off of here. So when I opened this up, I don't know if opening it caused it, but the washer was out of place. But these don't seem to be the best washers on these 4-ways. So we're going to tape it anyway though. Might as well while we're here. Alright, let's try it again. I didn't count, but I think I put about 4 times around of the tape. All right, turning it on again with tape. There is still a tiny bit of leak there, just a little bit. All right, let's go see how full the cow's water tank is. Almost 50%, so we'll let that keep going. It's got the float valve on there anyway. But even with that float valve though, it does overflow sometimes, just it's not on perfectly level ground, so it can still waste water if you're not careful. Okay, I've got water pressure here. We need to set our timer. So for our orchard, we're still doing research, but we want to water twice a week, and we want it to be heavy. You know, the recommendation on new trees is to not overwater, so we got to be careful about that. So I think what we're going to do here, and we'll probably adjust this as we go along and do more research on our exact needs. So we're going to set it to 72, and given the way that I did the orchard, I'm looking at around 18 feet, give or take. So with a dripper emitter hole every 18 inches, that's 1.5 feet. So we should have, in that 18 feet, we should have 12 emitters. So at 0.9 gallons per hour for each one, we're looking at roughly 11 gallons per hour. So we're going to start the runtime at 20 minutes, and I want to do it now. So it's a little late in the morning, but it's not too late. We might move it back earlier as we go along, so that it's not as hot with summer coming. Okay, our automatic light is flashing, but we're not running. I'm surprised that it doesn't run now. Okay, I guess I assumed, I don't see anything in the instructions. I assumed that this would run the first time automatically when you set your timer, but maybe not. So I think we're gonna have to run a manual right now for today, and then it should kick on it for 20 minutes every 72 hours. Let's go ahead and run a manual. I guess I'll do, it's already kind of hot, so I'm gonna do 30 minutes. Okay, there's our manual mode. Leaking is a minimum, so that's good. That's great. We got very minimal leaking, which is great. After I tightened up a lot of the couplers on the timer and filter assembly, or the irrigation assembly, we're not getting a lot of leaks there. I'm not getting any leaks at the hydrant. I'm getting a small drip here on the 4-way. Could probably just come and tighten that up a little bit later. Cows are getting water. Everything's looking good as can be expected, and I think we're done with this. Pretty soon we'll be chipping a lot of the little limbs that we have around here. We'll be putting a lot of oak chips in the orchard. We're going to be chipping a lot of stuff and just taking advantage of all the natural beauty and resources that surround us, all the free material that, I mean, a lot of this is just deadfall every year. We do take down some trees that need to be taken down, but other than that, we really just, we had a big oak die and fall. We had another oak just fall in a storm, or two of them fell in a storm. So, you know, we're taking advantage of what God gives us, and we just use it to the best of our ability. So here we're gonna chip it, and we're gonna put some chips on the orchard, take care of these trees, help them get better water, and maintain that water moisture. Okay folks, I just checked each tree. They're all getting water. I was kind of concerned about one for a second because it looked a little dry, but when I moved the hose I could see that it was dripping. It's just going straight down into some dry dirt, really. Looks like everything's taken care of. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Homestead Y'all.